Oh my god, I'm so tired. Okay, hello, woman. Hello. I know, I'm barely having any strength just to talk right now and look at the damn camera. Hello, everybody. Welcome to September 12th, say 11th, 2014, Friday. Now, today, really, I was going to talk about the Sony PSP thing, but that might have to literally be fucking maybe tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow. I kind of want to talk about it because stuff, reasons, but fuck it, we're talking about it right now. Reasons why. So I want this to be out, the information, I want it to be out before it actually happens. So this is going on with the PSP. So the PSP network, marketplace, whatever you want to call it, is shutting down in it's not North America, which is Canada and the United States of America. It's not either in Japan, but everywhere else in the entire world it is. I don't know why. It is. So I feel freaking fat. I'm eating because it's Friday and I want to relax. I'm going to talk to DBZ and Connor on Skype because I know they're going to be on because it's Friday. I'm hoping on Connor, but I'm not. But for sure DBZ is. But anyways, freaking fuck. I'm tired. Okay, but yeah, the PSP network will be down in every region, country thing except for North America and Japan. So I would say Asia, I guess, but I'm not too sure on that. But I just think it's kind of interesting, not on us or Japan, because I guess the most network like experience onto the network, if that makes sense, like overloading, you know, like more traffic. The traffic through the network is, I guess it's for sure high in Japan because PSPs are the most played portable console in Japan, next to the 3DS and Vita, of course, because Japan's really big on portable. Really big. And then North America, it's pretty big because a lot of people still have PSPs, but the thing is, they most likely hacked their PSPs like myself. I have hacked my PSP so I can get downloadable games of any game I want, but I don't do it like that because I like to own the game I have. So it's not piracy in case you own it. That's reasons why I buy these things, people. But okay. So I'm just trying to find like Pretty One and freaking Ultimate Ghosts and Goblins, which I can find, but it's freaking, so it's in the worst condition ever. What else? Oh yeah, of course, Yu-Gi-Oh! GX Tag Force 3. Like, the one Tag Force game I'm actually trying to find. It's really fucking hard for some reason. And I know there's other ones like Tag Force 4 and 5. I don't really care for them. And that's just for sure as well 6. But hey. But still. Yeah, it's going down. I can't believe it is going down. I mean, like, I know the 360 Marketplace is shutting down in 2016. And I know that the PSP wasn't going to shut down, but I know it'll be soon. Which will be, I believe you said, September 15th for everywhere else. So, in case you are living in anywhere else except for Japan and North America, I would say go on your PSPs and download anything and everything as much as possible. Now, the one thing you can still do that Sony is telling you to do still is like, oh, if you have a PSP and you still want someone to buy something from your download history or something, there's no need to worry because there's this thing. Which the thing is if you have a PS3 or, yeah, a PS3 most likely. A PS3, you can still download stuff from the PS3 Marketplace, the PSN store, and freaking download all there, install it, I think, somehow, yeah, install it or somehow move everything to the PSP when you connect it to a USB, connect it to the PSP, and the other end of the connected for the USB part is the PSP itself. So, USB cord, the USB part connected to the PS3, and the PSP UMD little small one connects to your PSP. Okay, better yet, you know those little cords that friggin' charges your PS3 controller? That's the cord. So use those. That's what I'm trying to talk about. And then just transfer everything to your PSP when you're all ready. So downloadable games, you can still play your PS1 games on there. All PSP downloadable only games will still be played on there. Some PS3 games could be played on there. Well, not PS3 3 game, but I mean like downloadable PS3 games you can still play on there. And of course, you can now also play everything from a PSP onto your PS Vita. So in case you want to know that, so hey, that's a pretty cool thing. PS1 games, you know, all of them will probably do that eventually. So hey, or do y'all do now? But hey, that's just letting you know. All right, the next thing. I really wanted to talk about the PSP because I did not want any one of my viewers to like, oh, Shudder, you knew about this, but you never talked about it. I'm letting you know now. So, okay, the next thing. The next thing. It's based off the 3DS. Super Smash Bros. 3DS, exactly. Now, I know yesterday I spoke about the Duck Hunt Dog and Bowser Jr.'s Final Smash and the Koopa Kids being in there as well as their color swap thing and going on with Alf and freaking Dark Pit, Dr. Mario, a bunch of discussions and arguments and rants and all that stuff. But today, I guess people has been getting free downloadable copies, download codes from I don't know where. I'm actually trying to figure it out myself right now. But there's, I guess some companies have codes and they'll be giving them out, and I'm like, how the fuck do you win a code? And like you can win a code somehow, and there's some people giving away codes. I just don't know how you can get a code. You have to be like a miracle worker or something to get a code. But the thing is, this download code can let you play only 5 characters in the game. Only 5. Only on one stage. Well, I'm thinking it's 5, but I don't know. It could be more eventually. So it's only one stage that I know of. So the 5 characters I saw from Mega Man NG are... No, Mega Man NG and on Mega Man _RA on Twitter. Go follow him, go like him on Twitter, and subscribe to him on YouTube. He's a really good guy. I really like his stuff. Check out my friend, because I don't talk to him in a personal way, but I like to speak to him discussing any topic, which I really like the kind of games he likes, and I'm actually trying to get interested in those games that do have potential in those games, like BlazBlue, Chrono Phantasma, which I know there's also Clone Phantasma for the 3DS. Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney games, I'm getting into now. Same with Professor Layton, which I know he doesn't really go into Professor Layton, but no one else has, so I kind of had to force myself to try to get into it, which is actually pretty good. But also I found out Chuck Connor was doing it, but whatever. Not doing it like Let's Play, but he's played like 6 games or something, so just 2 trilogies, like, yay, great. I only own 1 game, and that's the freaking Diabolical Box, just letting you know. Okay. And then, what else he's played? He's played, of course, some of the main games we all like Wonderful 101, and then there's also Mario Kart 8, and I think he's done Pokemon. Sorry if I don't remember. I think he's done... Of course he does a Mario game. I don't know if I ever remember him doing a Zelda game. But I remember him doing, of course, Kingdom Hearts, and just a bunch of things I like. Okay. A bunch of things I like. Okay, back to topic. So, the Smash Brothers for the 3DS download code. I have no idea how you can win one. Other than they're just people giving away, and you just get lucky and you win or something. That's great, but the thing is, I have no idea where you can get one. Like, from an actual person, like, giving them away, like, hey, we like you for some god reason, or just some reason, we just give you a code and then like give you 3 extra codes and hey, you want to give some codes away? Go ahead, man. It's like, I don't know, like, where the fuck are they getting the codes? I'm just like curious as hell. And so freaking Japan has the full game in Japan. It's already out. You can play all the characters. And in North America, we're getting the codes, but it's not the full game. It's just demo codes. And you only play like 5 characters on like 1 stage. I'm kind of confused here. Plus, if you don't even want the code, and you can wait a week, because I'm hearing that Super Smash Bros. For the 3DS demo will be out next week. Why can't they just release it? If they got codes, and everyone has high demands for this game, for the codes, and they're going to release the damn demo anyways next week, if that's true, why can't they just release the demo? Whatever. I don't even freaking know no more. Alright, the last... fuck. I really don't know. I guess the hype is on, right? I guess the hype was on since yesterday. Because now I have a bunch of... every day I'm learning new things about Smash Brothers. For the 3DS. You know what's one thing I have realized? I don't think anyone's been looking at the Smash Brothers site since the release of Super Smash Brothers for the 3DS in Japan and the demos everywhere else. I should really go look on the freaking site and see what people's been saying. Or see what Mr. Sakatiro Sakata has been releasing. Anyways, the last thing I want to talk about today is the games I got last night. Or yesterday, I should say. Now, I showed you 2 games that was in packages still. Now, I said I was going to do an unboxing. Now, I apologize. I just got lazy. I was like, fuck, we're just not doing an unboxing. I mean, no offense. Some people don't like watching some unboxes. And some of my unboxes of older games doesn't really look like they get views. Which I'm not saying that's a bad thing. It's just that they're old games. So, there's really no point to do an unboxing on some of the older ones. Like, freaking... I don't know, just like on a lot of the older ones, and there's no point of actually doing them because I was like, oh, we already know how this looks like and that looks like, but you know. The one thing I personally like about my unboxing, at least I talk about my history with this game, or how I got it, or why I wanted to get it, or I want to get into the franchise, or some god reason. Alright, and I also talk about the price and who gave it to me, but hey, whatever. But, freaking all the games I ordered this time, there's only like 1 new game from PS3, and then the rest is like freaking PS2 and Game Boy Advance. The PS2 one just arrived. I haven't actually got it from the living room, it's still over there, but the Game Boy Advance one is here. So let's tell you what they are. Alright, now I'm not going to show you the some other games. I did buy some other games, by the way. And that's from a topic from yesterday, too, and I said I was going to promise I was going to get something, and blah, blah. Okay. So I won't show those just yet. Alright, so, the PS3 game. Now, okay, I have mentioned this game before. I've been wanting it. Not badly, but now that I realized that, well, I was getting to the point where I kind of wanted it now because I'm running out of, like, ideas of what games I want. I'm not saying it's, like, oh, I'm not interested. But I'm interested in the franchise. I have the first game, and now I have the second, some game, and another game from the series. Franchise, whatever. So if you don't already know what I'm talking about Assassin's Creed Ezio Trilogy. Now, I personally thought it was called Assassin's Creed Ezio Collection. I guess I was wrong. It might be Collection on 360, but I don't care. So, I got Assassin's Creed Ezio Collection. Now, a lot of you might be saying, should I want to take it for the 360? Because I got the original Assassin's Creed for the 360. Now, there's one actual good reason why I didn't get it for the 360. Because if I got it for the 360, it'll most likely make me have 3 discs or 2 discs from it. And this game, collections-wise, PS3 is actually the best way to go because they go with at least one disc altogether. It's true. Now I'm saying not all collections do that. Not all collections do that. I mean, the Sonic Ultimate Gems collection, or not Gems, Sonic Ultimate Genesis collection. There's the Worms collection, and then there's the Devil May Cry HD collection, the Dreamcast collection. Now, those are just some of right there, on the top of my head, plus some I can just see on the 360 right now, that they are collections, but only one disc. Now, I think the one thing you didn't realize what I just said is that every single game one of those are actually kind of old. Now, the 360, you know, like how much information you can put on a disc, I think it's perfect for reaching that, you know, limit of how much memory is on it. So that's why they have like the newer games with a lot more memory into it, you know, RAM or whatever. They have to have 2 discs. So I kind of understand it for that reason, but it's like whatever. But the PS3, it's a Blu-ray one, so they automatically get like twice more memory, like billions more memory for some kind of reason. So also 360 can't do that, so the Xbox One has to because they upgraded to Blu-ray. But you didn't know the 360 only supported HDD, which is something no one ever bought. And I remember my dad bought like one movie, I think it was like Mission Impossible 3, which I never seen still, honestly. But hey, whatever. So yeah, Assassin's Creed Ezio Collection. So yeah, we got Assassin's Creed 2, Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, and Assassin's Creed Revelation. Now the one thing is funny, one little funny thing is, I sold my Assassin's Creed Brotherhood because I did have that game before for the 360, and I sold it so I could get this game, this trilogy. I'm not even joking, just so I can get it. But the thing is, that was months ago I did that. So you're saying, what happened to it? So why didn't you get this game back then? Trilogy thing. I was gonna do it for this game, but then I was like, I got another game in mind. Now, it was to the Evil Demon GameStop, it was. But I was just lucky enough to be smart and trade it in when there was like a bonus trade-in offer, and also like everything is like 40 to 60% off on how many games you buy or something. So I bought like four or 5 or something like that. And I remember like 2 of the games I bought that day was Xenoblade Chronicles, so you can see why that's a big one right there. Tales of Vesperia, which I have, and the other ones I just don't remember what they were. Oh yeah, wait. One, I think, yeah, one was Dead. What was it? Okay. Yeah, one was Dead Rising, which was only like $5. And then I don't remember what the other 1 or 2 was. Oh yes, I do. Yes, I do. Oh yes, I do. It's all coming back to memory now. Boomerang. It's all coming back to you. It was Infamous or Infamous 2. It was one of those 2. And then it was also another PS3 game, which I feel like it was... Let me just look at all the games really closely. I think it was Sly Cooper Thieves in Time. I don't remember, but that's all I remember. So that was my story on that, and now I got it. So, you want to know how much I got it for? I got it for $15. Now, that's actually a really good price because the game actually goes for $25. Well, more, a little bit more, $25 to $30. So that's a pretty good deal. If you want to know how I got it, eBay. I just saw it on eBay. Someone was selling for that much. I was like, all right, it's too good to be true. I looked at the description, looked at the pictures. I was like, it looks great to me. Bought it. It's here. Looks great. Thank you. And yes, I did look at his if he got any negatives and what was they for and like blah blah. Don't worry, I do my research. All right, the next thing I bought, freaking from the site. Well, it's something I personally have been wanting. Now, it's a Mario game. Now, the last Mario game I bought, other than 3D World, was Mario Kart Super Circuit. There's 2 Mario games on the Game Boy Advance. A lot of people have told me it just sucks. Never play it. Whatever. Just, you play it once, never try it again, something like that. I know this game's not going to be as great as the console ones. I know. Every portable version of this Mario franchise game is not that great. I have the one for the DS. I know there's one for 3DS. There was no one for Game Boy, but there was one for Game Boy Advance, which started it all on portable. Hey everybody, my name's Xene Shadow, and I always like to say that for some god reason, because you already know. It's Mario Party Advance. Yep, I got Mario Party Advance. So, when I booted up the game, not the best impression. Booted up the game, it said I was saving, and I was like thinking to myself, what am I saving? I think that was like the whole thing, so I waited like a minute. It still says saving. I was like, fuck it, just turn it off, and then I was like, take it out, blow on it, and then blow onto the freaking pins as well for the Game Boy Advance SP. And then I turned it back on, and then it was like, okay, cool, now I see a Nintendo logo, blah, blah, blah. And then it was still saving for like 10 seconds or something. I was like, let's just give it a chance, and I was like, okay. Finally went to the top screen, and I don't know what the fuck it was saving, but it was saving. So I guess whoever was playing it last just did not save. Let's just say that. Which is, I guess, pretty weird. But hey, whatever. So, yeah. That's what I got from eBay. Except for the game that's still in the living room. So I will talk about that tomorrow, because I don't know what I'm going to talk about tomorrow. More Smash stuff, maybe. I don't know. Alright, so the next thing I bought, because, remember what I was telling you? Okay. So that was the eBay stuff. Now, remember the other day, yesterday or the day before, I said, I will most likely get something. They told me I won, but I'm not sure if I'll get it. Now, I did get it. It was money. It was money. Young Moolah baby. Now, the thing is, they said they promised me $400. I actually realized it was like $300. So, I asked, where's our extra $100? And he said, oh, it's gonna go towards freaking your next paycheck. I was like, why? I guess the max amount is $300. So, it's some stupid thing. I was like, okay, cool. So, alright, so, yeah, my mom doesn't know I got $300 extra. I'm not letting her know. Okay, so, yeah, I'm gonna tell you what now. My mom doesn't know I got $300 extra. If I told her I did, she will want to do something with it. And I'm like, no. So, okay. Now, I didn't spend all of it. I didn't. I spent about half of it. In a good way. Now, my original intentions was to get a PS Vita. Now, a lot of you are saying, oh, but Shadow, why want a Vita? There's like no games for it. Now, for me, there is some games for it. Some. But it is games that's like, oh, you can play it on a PS3 or fucking older console or something. There's only some. Now, I looked how much there is for the Vita. Just at a GameStop. I also did Walmart online just to look up how much it was. It's like, of course, it's like $180 to $200 or something dollars. And I realized, okay, I heard something bad about the Vita. I remember it was like something to do with memory. I looked into it, and when I was also at GameStop, I looked into it. The memory they give you for a Vita is only a gigabyte, so that's like nothing. Not even the freaking DSi and 3DS gives you way more memory than that. And so, or did I say 2DS? Oh no, so the DSi, 2DS, 3DS, 3DS XL, and 3DS and the DSi XL gives you way more memory than that, way more memory. So I looked into it. How much more will it be for the biggest memory you can get for the Vita? It's 64, which I personally like the number, of course. But it would be $100 extra just for an effing memory card that's 64 gigabytes for your Vita. So that would have been my whole entire extra bonus. So I just kind of said, fuck it, I'm just not going to get a Vita. I'm not, like, come on. The only game I really wanted for the Vita is like really 2-3 games. I can think on top of my head. Uncharted Golden Abyss, freaking Tales of Hearts R, and Sword Art Online, Hollow Fragment, but yet, there's just so much complication with the Vita, and they think, like, oh, why is there no reason for that they're not selling Vitas? This is the reason why, people. This is the reason why. It's like something you have to wait until, like, it's freaking lifespan's almost done or something, just to buy it, when it's actually good price for everything. I don't even know, dude. Alright, but the last thing, before anything. So I didn't get the Vita. Okay, I didn't get the Vita. And I was like, alright, let's look into PS4. I know it was $400. I just had to look at it. I was like, alright. So, the second thing I also thought, as for the Vita, is there any games for it? You know what's funny? I said no, there wasn't. There's no games for it. Now y'all are saying, Shadow, this game's for it. There's Last of Us Remastered. There's fucking Killzone Shadowfall. There's fucking Battlefield 3. I don't care. Those games don't matter. Games that would for sure make a difference for the console. So far, there's really no exclusives. There's like one. If anything, maybe two, but fuck, who cares about NAC? There's like freaking Infamous Second Son. That's all I can freaking think about. That's exclusive. Next year, I think the games will be better. It probably will. There's going to be Batman, Arkham Knight, and Kingdom Hearts 3. And I think Dragon Ball Xenoverse, I heard. I don't know. If it's still coming to PS4 or 3, I don't care. But still, there's literally nothing for the PS4 as well that I want. Okay. Now you're probably saying, so what did you go with, Shadow? So, when I went to GameStop, I did all that. So, I was trying to remember, is there anything on... I just looked at everywhere. I looked everywhere in the freaking store. Once I picked up everything I was confident on picking up, then I was trying to remember, okay, is there anything on the XBLA, PSN, or the eShop? There's only one game that came to mind when it came with downloadable games. And that was Azura Striker Gunvolt. Now the thing is, I haven't bought it yet. I did enter the code into the freaking Wii U, which transfers to the 3DS because they're connected. And I haven't bought it yet. But I did put down the money in there. I didn't put a $20 code. I did put a $10 code. I put the $35 code. When I do the code for Nintendo, I like to do the $35 code because it feels like you get what you want now, and if there's something later that's coming out and you didn't even know it's coming out until it does come out, and then like, oh my god, I really want this, and I have the money for it. That is the reason why. So it's $35. So the game is $15, so I have an extra $15. Well, yeah, something like that. An extra $15 or $14. So it's like, or $16 or $13, I don't know. Tax, whatever. But still, I would do that. I really would do that. So, I'm going to get that game, talk about it tomorrow, and also the PS2 game from eBay. But the two games I did buy, like literally did buy, like they're actually games that's in my hands. The first one, I knew... I knew it had to be there still. I was hoping it was still there. And when I was talking about it in last week's vlog, or not last week's vlog, when I picked up One Piece Romance Dawn, that vlog, like, 3-4 days ago, 3 days, 2 days tops, whatever, 3 days ago, I was talking about this game, like, it has to still be there, and I was correct. It was still there. The exact same position. And when I was thinking about it, I should have picked also Jak and Daxter HD Collection, but whatever. So, we got JoJo's Bizarre Adventure All-Star Battle. Yeah, now, thing about this game. I don't know really much on the franchise. I don't. But I do know it's a really famous Japanese fighting franchise in Japan. That's really old, like Dragon Ball Z old, or older. And the one thing that kind of turned me off a teeny bit, when I booted up the game, I was like, okay, it's telling me I have to download something literally when about the storyline. It's like, and I can't play this campaign without downloading Pacific something. I was like, what? But it's like, it wasn't going to stop me from playing arcade mode or original mode or some other freaking mode. It's just not campaign. I was like, okay. So it's like, alright, that's fine for me, but whatever. Now, for this game being $40, I don't know if I was stretching it or not, but the game had to be at least $50 brand new. But the thing is, I've never seen it brand new ever, so I've only seen it used. So, that's something interesting. But still, I found it for the second time, and I was happy. The Bizarre Adventure continues. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure comes to life in a game that takes characters from all 8 incredible story arcs and pits them in epic one-on-one battles. All new arcade mode, over 30 playable characters, and same thing in French. And then, it doesn't mean how much memory. You can play it online with friends. You can play one-on-one with your friend. DualShock 3 support. I know how the game thing is go. So, Blu-ray, yeah, Blu-rays, CyberConnect 2, Bandai Namco Games, Namco Bandai Games, whatever. So, yeah, and then, well, okay. The one thing that kind of made me, like, I was like, okay, come on, I should have expected this, but I just didn't. I was expecting to see this in here, but it was not. No manual! Yay! Look at the manual. Look at the manual. Yeah, no manual. No manual. So, the other day, I didn't play the game. I had to boot it up. I was hoping there was no installation, which thank God there was no installation. I think there was only installation on trophies or game installing data or something like that, but it didn't take that long. So I was happy. I was really happy with that. Now, the next game, I haven't actually opened it. It's a brand new game. Now, I spoke about it also the same day I picked up One Piece, Romance Dawn. And I was like, I have to give it a shot. I have to. So, remember that game I called Akira's Strip thing? That's what I bought. Well, it's, you know, it's Akiba's Trip. Undead and Undressed. Yeah, that's kind of what I wanted to play. Now, I thought, of course, interesting. This is the interesting part. I'll even show you exactly. Japan's popular anime game district exposed. Tokyo's Electric Town is being invaded by the undead entered the Akiba Freedom Fighters, an organization dedicated to bringing peace to these neon streets one garment at a time. Okay. Team up arms in a near-perfect replica. That looks kind of weird to me. Okay, it's just a reflection. Sorry, just had a look. Of Tokyo's famous Akihabara. Sorry, I think I'm pronouncing that wrong. Akihabara. Yeah, I said it right. Akihabara Ward. Why can't you just call it like freaking Shibuya-cho or some shit? I don't know. Over 450 clothing items and 80 makeshift weapons available. Okay. Divergent pass and multiple endings. Fight massive street brawls against dozens of vampires. Play with English or original Japanese voices. We're going to go with English, of course. Fend off hordes of vampires the only way you know how. By stripping them so they might melt in the sun. I know it doesn't say might. I was like, might. So they melt in the sun. Yeah, that's kind of, straight up, I kind of wanted to try it out kind of game. Now, I'm not sure if it'll be like, kiddish kind of stuff, but it's rated M. I knew what I was getting into. The cover alone told me what the hell I'm getting into. Just look at that. It's a sexy girl in a maid's outfit holding a guy's freaking boxers in the middle of the street. A Shibuya-cho. Even though, like I said, it's not a Shibuya-cho. So, one thing I didn't realize, it was by Exceed Games until I actually put it up today. I thought it was like Niz America or or Arc Systems, like I said the other vlog before the One Piece romance done. Whatever. So, yeah, that's really it. So, also, by the way, it's in this freaking thing. GameStop told me, it's like, hey, this is considered sealed, because, well, it wasn't actually, so it's like, whatever, I don't even care, dude. All I care is that the game looks okay. So, I actually turned on my PS3. I turned it on. I'm going to try out that game after the vlog is done. And that's probably it for today, everybody. Now, sorry for this very long vlog. I actually had a lot of things to talk about, and it's yep, it is the Midnight Row. So thank you all for watching. My name is Jojo. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe, click below, and I'll see you guys for tomorrow, telling you what is the PS2 game, telling you how I liked Azure Gunvolt, Azure Striker Gunvolt for the 3DS eShop for the 3DS download only. And the reason why I'm getting that game now is because you get a free download code, or just download somehow a Mighty Gunvolt, which I'm really happy about. So that's probably it for today. If anything, if you want to know what happened to the rest of the money, don't worry, I'm still keeping it. So, just by the way. And by the way, while I was saying, I also pre-ordered Bayonetta 2, Pokemon Omega Ruby, and Alpha Sapphire, and Super Smash Bros. For the 3DS. So that makes now a total. Shoot, I had this little piece. Oh, there it is. Okay. That makes a total of, and Kingdom Hearts 2.5 HD Remix. That makes a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pre-orders. I have never done 8 pre-orders in my life. I think I maybe done, the max was 2. My max was probably 2. Every time I do a pre-order, I always have at least 1 or 2 games pre-ordered, and that's it. I never had 8 pre-orders. Now, let's let you know, you're saying, how much money do you have in all 8 of them? Only literally $5 down. That's all I have. I can even show you. Right there. And yes, my freaking thumb is ugly. I don't know. Dirty. Okay. So, yeah. Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, $5 down. Kingdom Hearts 2, $5 down. 2.5 HD Remix. Hyrule Warriors, $5 down. Super Smash for the 3DS, $5 down. Sonic Boom Rise of Lyric for the, $5 down. Super Smash Bros. For the Wii U, $5 down. And Bayonetta 2, $5 down. Alright, so, yeah. If you want to know how much all this is going to be, and I'm only doing it on what I heard and looked up and all that kind of stuff and what it should be. Bayonetta 2 should be 50 or 60. So, let's say 60. Smash Bros. For Wii U, it's going to be for sure 60, so it's 120 already. Sonic Boom Rise of Lyric, that's going to be 50, maybe. 50 or 60. I'm guessing 50, I'm guessing 60, but I really want it to be 50. So that's, 120, so that's 180. 170. Let's see. Super Smash Bros. For the 3DS, that will be a $40 game. So that is 170, so it'll be 210. So Hyrule Wars will be a $60 game. So 210, so what? 280. Kingdom Hearts 2.5 HD Remix, that's 40, so 320. Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire both together is 80. So 320, and that is a total of $400. So everything of my bonus was I supposed to get was all together that. Oh, plus the tax. So it's gonna be 400, like, let's say 450, just to be safe. The biggest roundest up number, though, it's gonna be that much. And by the way, all these games come out September, October, November, and December. So you're most likely going to figure out, then Shadow Swami not going to go to Swami's no more. Because, well, around this time, the Swamis start going slow because it's starting to become winter and it will be cold. So, yeah, let's not talk no more about the vlog because it's 40 minutes. More 40, yay! Anyways, my name is Jojo. Thank you for watching the vlog and I'll see you guys tomorrow, alright? Bye.